And welcome back to part 2 of the Irregulars, along with my partner Matt Posner. My name is Tom Alexander, and Matt, we, the big story today as we record this, Kellyanne Conway, the spokesmouth for Donald Trump, this whole thing with the Bowling Green massacre. That there was no such.
That's pathetic.
No such thing as the Bowling Green massacre.
That's pathetic.
I'm telling you, man.
It's pathetic.
Like, this morning I got up and I see like these cryptic. I didn't hear the story, right? So I flipping through Facebook and I see people saying, Bowling Green, and I'm thinking Bowling Green, and then I see somebody has a picture of a lawn with a bowling ball on it, I'm like, what's going on? What did I miss?
Pathetic.
And sure enough, I did a little more digging. It didn't take long to figure out what had happened. And of course, she's getting lambasted, and she came out and acknowledged and apologized.
There's no apology.
No.
You know what? Just go away.
Yeah.
Go away.
Go away at this point.
Go away.
Yeah.
Just go away.
Yeah. Listen.
We don't want to see you ever again. We don't want to hear from you ever again.
That's it. It's a wrap for her.
No, seriously.
Yeah, it's a career killer.
Career killer, life killer, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your motivation is or was or whatever you were trying to do,
mm-hmm.
the fact that you'd have the thought process that you could do that
mm-hmm.
and then just apologize for it a day later.
Well, apologies now are that's like the panacea. People feel like, listen, we can report erroneous news stories and then come back 10 minutes later and say we're learning now that and it's just it's okay, but it's not okay.
No, it's not okay. Go away. Go away.
Yeah.
Go away. Go away.
So,
go away.
Go away, little girl.
Please.
All right. So
we have some breaking news though.
Oh, we do.
We should breaking news. Donald Trump news.
Hold on.
You know what? We can.
Let me walk over. Follow me over to the keyboard.
Oh yeah, follow him to the keyboard.
All right. So we need to come up with an actual. All right. So
little breaking news. Yeah. Little breaking news here from the White House. There you go. Breaking news from the White House. Melania Trump. Rumors are that Melania Trump will not ever live in the White House. So once again, it looks like Donald Trump is keeping out immigrants left and right.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. No, Melania Trump is like, no one's seen her since the inauguration or the day after.
Yeah, no, she's disappeared.
No, right? Nobody's seen
her. No, I think the last time you saw her was at the prayer thing, the next day where they go to the church.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that thing
that was
called.
it. And then she was back to New York.
Back to New York, and
mm-hmm.
nobody's seen or heard from her since.
Right, and then
Did she get flown out of here?
I don't know, but then...
Is he embarrassed because her green card wasn't right?
Or
maybe they weren't really married. Maybe somebody's going to challenge the marriage license.
Okay.
How he married her.
Uh-huh.
And that she's not legally here.
Wow.
So his wife...
Mm-hmm.
Melania Trump is not legal to be in the United States.
Right. So she's a secret wife.
She's a secret wife.
Right, okay. I just want to see how that works out.
Can you imagine that?
Wow, I'm telling you. Well, it's funny because there's all, and again, who can you trust? Literally, like the old-time game show, who can you trust? There's nobody. You hear all these reports of, there was apparently this Twitter account inside the White House by these rogue staffers. Have you heard that one?
I've heard them all.
Yeah.
I get updated by my buddy David Lee Roth almost every day.
Uh-huh. David Lee Roth?
The David Lee Roth.
Okay.
Every day,
uh-huh.
I get updated on what's going on in the Trump...
Yeah. And how does he know?
Well, because he just follows it.
Okay.
He's on CNN, he's on Fox, and I'm like, dude, just be careful what you're reading.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of alternative news, alternative facts.
Yes, alternative facts. We've got another term that the Trump...
Which I love.
Another courtesy of Kellyanne Conway.
And you know what? I love the fact that that's out there because, a buddy of mine posted about, how about if I give my alternative tax returns?
Yeah.
Which obviously Trump has given over the years.
Right.
Alternative tax returns.
Mm-hmm.
And he is being audited by the IRS.
Yes.
And there's a reason you get audited by the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Is because you do stuff that raises a red flag.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess that it's time that all Americans just, turn in alternative tax returns.
Yeah, why not? We live in an alternative. It's bizarro world. We live in an alternative universe.
And I'm just an alternative boy trying to be
interchangeable. Today I'm Matt, you're Tom. The next, just whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Let's talk about Lucas Ryan.
Yes.
We hinted at it before in the previous segment. And tell us a little bit. We know we spoke about him last week, and we showed the book actually.
Yep.
That his book is going to be made into a major motion picture.
Well, that's the whole idea.
Right.
Look, this kid wrote a brilliant story. I'm about a little more than halfway through it.
Uh-huh.
And it's just really well written, and the flow of the book, and you really get caught up in the wizards and the dragon sorcerer and the spies and these bats that are man-eating bats coming out of the trees and the caves and the horseback and
we have some of those in the Everglades.
Yeah, just a remarkable story, and the fact that he started writing it at 8 years old, and he's just a great kid to hang around with.
Yeah.
He's really
ahead of his years.
Really ahead of his years.
Yeah.
An old soul
Right.
and just. Really generous, a good majority of the proceeds from the sale of the book go back to his foundation.
That's great.
The Lucas Ryan Foundation.
Right.
And there's a 5K run.
In his name?
This Sunday, 7 o'clock. If you want to get out and get some exercise on Sunday morning, it's in Hollywood at Charnoff Park. If you go to the Lucas Ryan Foundation, it's there. Go to my Facebook page; it's there. Matt
Would you mind if I just drove it?
Well, you can walk it. It's a 5K runner walk. There's Einstein Bagels, Dunkin' Donuts have all donated coffee and bagels.
Right.
And it's going to be a really good thing. It's the first ever Lucas Ryan 5K run, and I think we're going to start a tradition on Super Bowl Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
So the morning of the Super Bowl?
Morning of the Super Bowl. Look, if you got nothing to do and you want to get out and just support a great cause, because his goal and mission is to give money back to pediatric cancer kids,
right?
The kids that are suffering from pediatric cancer.
Yeah.
And giving back to those families that fall on hard times. Insurance might run out or things happen, and so it's really trying to get raise awareness.
Yeah. That's terrific.
And he fought the battle, and he put it into words, and it's a major book, and there's a lot of there's the book, there's the potential for a Broadway show, there's also out of the book there's the Adventures of Lucas Ryan, where it's a live show, a reality show, and we go to these odd places in the world with Lucas, and he goes to the North Pole or the South Pole, or these really funky. Go to a volcano and walk across a volcano.
That's cool.
Just doing fun adventures and having there be little lessons out of it. And
right.
So just some really fun stuff. He's a fun kid to hang out with, and great family.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, and look, it's a great story. So
no, it is a great story, and the story continues because we have tomorrow. Your son, Jeremy, is going to be here with Lucas, and they're going to do their own podcast. So we got the two youngsters doing a how old's Jeremy now?
Well, here's the interesting part. Jeremy just turned 16 on Monday. Lucas just turned 12 on Tuesday.
Okay.
So their birthdays are a day apart.
Right.
And they met each other for the first time last night. Lucas came to Jeremy's basketball game.
Yeah.
And Jeremy lit it up, scored in double figures. Couple of nice rebounds, a couple of good steals.
Right.
Team won, undefeated season, 17-0.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's
good stuff.
So they're going to do a sportscast together.
Yep.
And 30-minute sportscast?
We'll do about 20 minutes with them. Yeah, we'll go 20 minutes.
And so it's going to, you'll be able to see it live online on right here on Facebook Live. So that'll be very cool.
That'll be very cool.
And we'll get to see these two guys in action, and they know their sports.
They know their sports.
So they're going to go all around. Now, is it going to be based South Florida sports?
No, they'll talk Super Bowl. They'll talk Golden State. They'll talk
well, if it's
basketball.
Super Bowl, it's definitely not South Florida.
Yeah, no, they'll talk basketball. They're both knowledgeable sports fans. They know the games. Jeremy follows it like I did as a kid. He's pretty rabid about it.
That's great.
And Lucas is too as well. So it'll be fun, and it'll be their first one, and I think it'll be something that'll
the bottom line is you haven't heard the last about this young man, Lucas Ryan, and probably not the last of Jeremy Posner either. I think people, if they sense just the sniff of authenticity,
Yep.
From two young men, they say,
Yep.
wow, these guys really love what they're doing.
Yep.
They're so much more appealing than hearing,
You
two,
and I.
two old guys.
Yeah, sure.
I think they see that and it's like, wow, hey, these kids are really into it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Because the worst thing in the world is you get some precious kid who knows he's precious.
Yep.
Then it's sort of like,
yeah.
But but these guys are for real, man.
No,
These guys,
they are the real deal.
They're the real deal, and they're gonna have a lot of fun. And we're looking forward to it. So tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon around 12 o'clock, 12:15.
Yeah, right around there. We'll get started. So keep an eye if you're on Facebook like you are right now watching this. Keep an eye out on
it'll be on my page, Matt Posner.
Okay.
We're going to try and stream it up to YouTube as well.
Okay, and then I'm sure Lucas will have his own page eventually
He
too.
has his own YouTube page. We're in the formative stages of
we're just getting at baby steps right now.
Baby steps, positioning everything, and we're getting ready to do a massive book tour with him, and we're going to travel the country over the summer, go up into the Northeast, go to Chicago. Get out to the West Coast.
The Lucas Ryan tour.
The Lucas Ryan tour. No, really.
Yeah, sounds it.
When he gets the mic and he'll deliver a little 5-minute inspirational speech, and then he signs books, and it's really genuine, and it's from the heart, and it's a battle that was won, it really is an amazing story.
It's pretty cool. So, that's great. It's great, and it's great to hear. When you get a survivor, especially somebody, you don't like to see anybody have to fight that battle, no matter what age they are. But when you see it as a kid, and you see a kid that age, it's like, oh man, you got to be kidding me! Really, this kid's got to go through this. But he's an inspiration, and he came out of it, and look what he's doing now, and look what's happening from him. So it's pretty astounding, and good for him. And so tomorrow will be a lot of fun. So we might as well just
wrap it up.
Well, wrap it up and just
Super Bowl prediction.
Sure, let's do it.
I think that it's time. I'm okay with the Patriots getting there. Look, the Bills got there 4 times, didn't win one.
Right.
This is the 7th time for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
They've won 4. Mm-hmm. The 2nd time for the Falcons. I gotta go Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons to win.
Falcons to win like 38-21.
Wow.
I think here's the key to the game for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Is Beasley.
Uh-huh.
Beasley Jr. He's got to get pressure on Brady.
Right.
And they got to play man coverage, and they just got to lock down the receivers.
Right.
And they just got to get.
And they have an explosive offense.
And they have an explosive. Yeah, they do. It's not just Julio Jones.
No.
I think that they'll be able to run the ball against the Patriot defense, and that'll open up the outside for them.
Yeah.
So I like the Falcons to put up some points on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Well, I too am going to go with the Falcons. Not quite to the score that you've got. I'm going to go 24-17.
Okay, a little tighter game.
A little tighter game. I'm going to go 24-17 Falcons. And but let's be honest. When we return to this show next week, we won't be a bit surprised if we're both on the losing side of that, because I have 2 words for you: Tom Brady. That's all you have to say. Anything's possible with that guy, and so we'll see where it goes. But anyway, that's our show on the Irregulars next week. But don't forget, tune in for a special event tomorrow afternoon. Right between 12 and 12:30 sometime, we'll get started with Lucas Ryan and Jeremy Posner and their brand new podcast. And we'll let you know. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, and we'll see you next time. For Dee, who's been so kind to help us with our Facebook Live segment and running things on the other side of the camera, as they say. And, of course, my partner, Matt Posner. My name's Tom Alexander. We're the Irregulars. See you next time. Have a safe and fun Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. So long.